Good afternoon. My name's Yvette, and I'm going to be taking some of your vitals as well as kind of doing some troubleshooting in regards to your chronic pain that you've been experiencing. Long-term pain. Okay. Alright. Well, we're going to try to hopefully rule some things out. Try to get you a little bit more answers about where it might be originating from and go from there. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being you're in perfect health, you feel no pain, 10 being the worst pain you've ever felt, what would you rate your current pain at? Okay. And is there any location where this pain tends to be a little bit more prevalent? Okay, it's pretty widespread, but mostly in the shoulders and the lower back and the hips. Okay, sure. So, this is not the worst pain you've ever felt, but you're definitely not comfortable. Okay. And what time did you wake up this morning? Okay. Is that the time you normally wake up? And when you're sleeping, do you normally have any difficulty staying asleep? How many times would you guesstimate that you wake up during a night? And what is your normal sleeping position, at least where you feel most comfortable? Like, do you sleep on your side, on your back, belly? Do you curl up in a ball? Okay. What kind of physical activity do you do? Do you do anything normal scheduling, cardio, yoga, stretching, weightlifting, anything like that? Okay. Okay. How is your diet? Do you typically keep with a balanced diet? Do you eat a lot of carbs, a lot of sugar? Carbs would be things like bread, pasta, sugars, anything that contains sugar, very sweet fruits, berries, orange juice, and then your processed sugars, like cereals and, well, not all cereals, but many of them. Okay. Do you do any kind of caloric intake counting, anything like that? Okay. You just try to keep it kind of balanced? Alright. And how would you normally describe your stress levels? At home, at work, in general? Okay. Is that regular or is it 5 days a week, all the time? Anxiety or depression? Okay. Just not diagnosed? Okay. Alright. Well, with your permission, I'd like to start with some basic tests. Take your vitals and see if we can find out maybe a little bit more about where this is originating from, pinpoint some problems if you have any, and rule out some others if you don't. Okay. Do you mind if I get a little close to you and I'll sanitize my hands and just kind of palpate some of the common areas? Alright, thank you. So I'm going to start with your lymphatic system. You have a whole bunch of lymphatic nodes all over your body, and there are some that can be a little bit more evident of problems. Okay, so I'm just going to start with the nodes on your neck. I'm going to just lightly press in as I move along here. And now these shouldn't hurt, but surely if they do, let me know, okay? Just move down your neck a little bit here. You do have kind of webbing for all of these lymphatic nodes through your face right here. So I'm just going to touch your face a little bit. Is that okay? Okay. And again, let me know if any of this hurts. Yeah, we don't want to cause you any pain, but sometimes pain can alert us to bigger issues. So just let me know. Okay. Okay, your cheeks. Do you mind clenching your jaw real tight? Okay, then relax. Do you feel like you typically clench your jaw subconsciously? Does that muscle feel tight? Okay. Yeah, I know sometimes when you're under stress, it's just one of those habits that we do. Yeah, that might explain some of the tightness on the muscles here. Okay, I'm going to go back down the sides of your neck. Okay. Do you mind tilting your head to this side here? Yeah, we got more tight muscles. And on the other side. Okay. I'm going to run my hands through your scalp, and I'm going to use a pretty good amount of pressure, so just try to relax. Your neck, I'm not going to be applying so much pressure where I'm going to make your neck hurt, but just let me know if there's any like pinpoint areas that tend to be more painful than others, okay? Alright. Towards the back. Does that feel okay? Nothing too painful? Okay. Actually feels good? Okay. That's good. Sometimes massage can be really nice. So I'm going to go around your clavicle and chest area. Is that okay? Okay. On the tops of your shoulders. It's tense. Okay. A little further back. Okay. Okay. Let's go down your collarbone here. Do you mind if I pull your shirt down just a little bit? Okay, thank you. And outwards. Okay. Alright. Just gonna have you look up for me. I'm gonna have you look to your left here. Okay. Just gonna look at your eyes from the side and also look at the blood vessels. Okay. And looking to the other side. So if you don't mind, just go ahead and describe what a day in your life is like. What time do you usually wake up? When you wake up, do you feel rested or do you still feel fatigued? Do you feel in pain when you wake up? How about breakfast? Do you eat breakfast? Approximately when? Big breakfast, little breakfast? Caffeine? Okay. I'm just going to press around your eyes. So if you don't mind, just close your eyes for me. Try to relax while you're... Yeah, go ahead and continue though. Alright. And what time do you normally try going to sleep? And you're a restless sleeper? Okay. I know this is going to seem kind of weird, but I'm going to pinch this bridge of your nose together here and lift up. I want you to tell me if this is something that feels good or if there's pain involved, okay? Alright, if it's painful, I'll stop. This is one of the primary areas of your sinus. So if you have an irritant, anything that comes in through your respiratory, or if you're experiencing allergies, sometimes that can be painful, other times it can be something that relieves. Okay. I'd like you to just face forward, look at my nose, and I'm going to wiggle one of my fingers. I want you to tell me if it's my right or my left, okay? But just keep staring at my nose, okay? Again, I'm going to have a light. So I'm going to have this shining in to your light or into your eyes. And I want you to tell me when you can see my fingers moving, okay? So your pupils will constrict. Good. My batteries must be getting kind of low. Okay. And is your vision blurred or anything? Okay. I want you to look at the eraser on my pencil here. I'm going to move it in all different directions, and I want you to follow that, but don't move your head, okay? Do you have any kind of double vision? Blurry vision? Any kind of pain or pressure when you're looking around? Okay. Well, it doesn't appear to be something that's a visual overstimulation, but just check your coordination. I want you to hold out one hand like this. Take your other hand and rotate it. Good. Now the other hand. Beautiful. I'm going to place a thermometer under your tongue here. And just try to hold it still for a couple of seconds, okay? Yeah, it'll take a moment. It's alright. Okay. not running a fever, so despite the stress and the discomfort that you're feeling, your temperature is not elevated. So that's good. So, one thing that we can sometimes test for is what areas of the body this might be originating from based on topical sensory. So, with one object, I'm going to take the metal end of my reflex hammer. If I put this on your cheek here, you can feel it's cool to the touch, right? Okay. And it's not particularly soft, but it's not sharp either. And then the other hand is going to take a cotton swab, and it's much softer. It also has a little bit different texture to it. Okay. Would you please close your eyes? And I'm going to take these two objects. I'm going to touch them all over your body. I want you to tell me if it is the cotton swab or the hammer, and if that sensation is different in one location than another. Okay. Close your eyes. So that's the hammer, you know that. Okay. And that is the spot. I'm going to touch you with the Q-tip. Okay. So you can quite distinctly tell the difference. Okay. Alright. Now that you know what each feels like, is this the same or is this different? And how about here? 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 And here? Okay. Do you mind if I lift up your shirt so I can see your belly? Okay, thank you. Okay, so this is the hammer. You feel it there? It's cold. Is it the same here? It's here. 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 Okay. I can move down to your legs. Is that okay? Okay, thank you. Okay. Same reflex hammer. It's cool. On your thigh here. And is that the same as this one right here? Okay. Here. Here. Okay. And now I'm going to take the cotton swab. Do you feel this? Right over here. Okay, it's the same on each side. Now, because that has some texture to it, does that have a sensation of any irritation? Tickle, burning? Okay. And how about here? And to your calf muscles here. And versus this spot right here. If I rub it on your leg, does that cause any irritation? Okay. I'm going to do some basic reflex tests on your ankles and your knees. So again, just try to relax, but let me know if this is painful at all, okay? It's not comfortable, okay? But it doesn't hurt. Alright, and your ankles. Okay, same. And your knees on this side. Okay. And your ankles. Okay. Alrighty. Set this out for a second. One of the things that sometimes can be an indicator is whether or not this pain feels like it's internal more topical. So, with your permission, I'm going to squeeze the muscles in your thighs and your calf muscles behind your knees. And I'm going to press pretty firmly. So you're going to feel that deeper sensation. I want you to tell me whether or not your pain levels increase, or if they decrease, or if it doesn't do anything at all, okay? Okay, so we're going to start with the back of your thighs here. So I'm just going to reach my hands around and just kind of squeeze the muscles. Around the outer leg here. Now, can you describe this pain to me? Does it feel burning? Does it feel like it's cold? Okay. Does it feel like if I press harder, does it feel like the pain is internal, like at the bone or the muscle, deep in the muscle? Okay. Alright, move up to your hips. So, you have some lymph glands that go down your pelvis here, so I'm going to press in that area again, kind of firmly. Not comfortable. Okay. What about here? Okay. So where's here? Or here. And a little bit further up. Okay. I'm actually going to go back down. I'm going to do the knees. So if I pinch your knees on the sides like this. Okay. Not so much the knees. Okay. About the backs of those knees. Okay. Now that's your tendon, so that might be a little bit tender, but does that right there? What about right here? Okay. So it doesn't feel like joint pain. Okay. I'm just going to kind of go down your calf muscles here again. Just kind of stepping my way down to your ankles. If I pinch your ankles like this, does this hurt? Okay. Alright, I'm going to go back to your belly area. So we're going to start at that pelvis area, okay? Is it okay for me to touch your belly area? Okay. Any discomfort, just let me know, okay? So, just palpating the tummy. This is where your liver is going to be, so I'm going to press firmly. Breathe in for me. Alright, good. Exhale. Okay. Just press inward. Right here. Okay. Gonna go around your sides. Just gonna press inward with my thumbs here. Not too bad. Just gonna go back a little bit. Okay. Going to just kind of move up the back of your chest here. Okay. So I'm going to reach around you a little bit. Okay. I'm going to step behind you and also check your spine. So you're going to have me, or you're going to feel me pressing on your back a little bit, okay? Right. Okay. I'm going to move your gown here to the side so I can just get a good look at your back. And symmetrical, you look good. You don't have a hunch. You don't lean to one side or the other. Okay. Is it okay for me to run my fingers down your back? Okay, thank you. Just run it along. Feeling the symmetry, alignment of your spinal column. And up to your neck. Okay, I'm going to take my stethoscope and just listen to your breathing in your lungs and your heart from the back. Okay? So let's just start. You don't have to breathe in any particular manner, so just breathe normally, okay? Okay. Okay. Everything sounds normal. So I'm going to do some deeper palpations along your back. So we're going to start here where your kidneys are. And just very slowly press inward. Please tell me if this hurts at all, okay? Tender. If I go down, work my way down just a little bit, about towards the base of your spine right here, where your pelvis meets. Okay, that hurts. Okay. So I'm going to move outward to the muscles in the surrounding area. I'm going to take my fingertips and just press inward. And does this pain feel internal? Or when I have a light touch like this? Is this better here? Or with more pressure? Okay. Can move out to a little bit more. Okay. How about here? Okay. Here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go up. Here. Okay. So I know this might be a little bit awkward, but I'm going to put my hands just above your buttocks and take my thumbs and press inward. Is this okay? Alright. And now, do you feel pain throughout your pelvis area? Right here. Okay. How about here? Does it feel good to have a massage? Or does it trigger more pain? Okay, I'm going to do this as I walk up your spine. shoulder blades here. If I increase the pressure and move outward towards your shoulders, how about this? And deeper depression, so if you feel a little bit more pressure, does that trigger more pain? Further up the neck, like right here. And back of your neck. So. And at the base of your skull. About right here. Okay. I'm going to tilt your head just a little bit. Good. Just same depressions. And palpate this area. Tilt your head to the other side. Okay. Okay, good. You can sit forward. Okay. Okay. So your back looks symmetrical, and it does look like, or at least it feels like, it's originating in your upper back, so your thoracic area, and then your lumbar area, especially around your hips. Okay. But it does seem more prevalent in the front than the back. Okay. Alright. Just assessments. This is just a general idea of hopefully finding out if this is a widespread type of pain, if it's due to something neurological, if you're experiencing spasms. So I'm going to take a listen to your chest area, make sure that your heart doesn't have any murmurs, that you have no congestion, and hopefully all is well. Okay? Breathe normally for me. Just try to relax, okay? Just going to move your gown a little bit here. Can you take a deep breath in for me and hold it? And go ahead and exhale. Okay. Just breathe normally. It's okay. Okay. Inhale and hold. Okay, go ahead and exhale. Good. I want you to say the word 99 for me, okay? And again. And again. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. And again. Okay. Do you mind lifting up your left arm for me a little bit here? Okay. Just want to listen to your left chamber. Mm-hmm. Alright, you can go ahead and put your arm down. mouth and nose. So I'm going to put some gloves on. So I'm going to start by having you lean your head back. I'm going to take a good bright look into your nose. Okay. Yep. Okay, I'm just going to lift up the tip of your nose. Okay. Do you suffer from any kind of allergies or anything like that? Okay. Okay. That looks good. Go ahead and go. Stick your tongue out. One side to the other. Okay. Pin your tongue to the top of your mouth. Okay. Clench your jaw. Okay. Do you feel any kind of tension or pain in your jaw and your teeth when you clamp down? Okay. Go ahead and just open up your jaw and then relax these muscles. I'm going to try to shift around your jaw muscles a little bit, okay? I mean, sometimes if you have something like TMJ, you can get a nerve pinched. Okay. But you haven't had anything like lockjaw? Not that you know of? That's good. That's very good. Okay. I'm going to take a cotton swab of the inside of your mouth, so could you just open up? I'm just going to swab your cheek, okay? I'm going to get another one, and we're going to be doing a little bit of analysis of your saliva, okay? Now the last bit, the gloves. I want you to lift up your arms here, and you have some nodes that are right under your armpits. So I'm going to palpate these areas, okay? And this can be uncomfortable. One, it can be ticklish, but these are also really tender areas. So if you're a little bit discomfort, that's very normal. If you're experiencing pain or extreme discomfort, okay. So just lift your arms for me, or be very loose with them. You don't gotta hold them up or anything. I'm just gonna tuck my hands under. Slowly just palpate that area around a little bit. Okay, up into the top. Towards the front. Gets uncomfortable. A scale of 1 to 10. Is this pain? Okay. It's just extreme discomfort. Okay, not quite. Okay. Alright, you can go ahead and relax your arms. I'm going to get another set of gloves. And take a blood sample for you. I'm going to go get a tourniquet, get alcohol wipe, and a bandage, okay? So just stay put. Okay, so we've got Are you okay with giving blood? Is there anything that would be a little easier for you? I'll be as gentle as I can be. Do you have an arm that you prefer, left or right? Right, okay. I'm going to first start by just kind of cleaning the skin. Can you make a fist for me? Is that too tight? You're okay with it? Okay. Just gonna pinch your arm here. It's gonna be very quick, but yep, that's it. Okay. Go ahead and relax your hand. Release the tourniquet. Okay. Go ahead and just relax. Okay. Next file. Okay. Okay. One more, okay? You're almost done. It doesn't hurt though, does it? Mm-mm. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and bring your elbow up. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to send those blood work or those blood files off for some general testing. And I'm going to consult with a couple of other professionals to see what their best diagnosis is. There are things from food allergens. We'll be able to see that from the mouth swabs as well as the blood work. If there's any particular elevated level of, potassium, sodium chloride, do a bunch of different blood analysis and kind of review what your sleep patterns are, some different methods to try, and kind of go from there. I mean, if it's something like fibromyalgia, unfortunately there's not a guaranteed test that can confirm that. Sometimes it's a diagnosis that's more of a process of elimination, but there's some very good treatments for it, some therapies that you can try. It could be something like neuropathy, so we're going to be testing for your triglycerides, things like that in your blood, pre-diabetic stages. So, autonomic dysreflexia, things like that. Almost just for, okay. Alright. Well, if there is anything that I can get you here before you leave, any water, with an ice pack or a warm pack, a heating pad or anything like that, do you think this would feel better? Okay. Well, might be something to try. If you put ice on the area, does it tend to feel better? Vice versa, heat. Okay. Well, give us a day or two, and we'll be in contact with your results shortly. Okay. You try your best to relax. Get some additional sleep if you can, okay? Alright. Have a good afternoon.